Hello everyone, DJ Kobe here, back with another video. Now it's been exactly 1 week since the much anticipated release of Blackpink's first and only album. And since that time, I have spent my days absorbing and listening to the beautiful sounds that only Rose, Jennie, Lisa, and Jisoo can bring forth. I absolutely adored the album, and there were many things that I loved on the tracks, and also many things that surprised me. So without further ado, let's break it all down, and I will give you my true and honest review and ranking of each song on the album. So I first want to begin with my overall thoughts of the album. I truly thought that this release was a way of Blackpink to highlight their creative range. You know, I think in the past, a lot of the times the girls got some flack for a lot of their tracks, a lot of their songs being the same. You know, we've had Do-Do-Do-Do, Kill This Love, How You Like That, kind of these big, bold girl crush concepts that all kind of follow the same pattern. But within the album, there were many songs that had different variations. We went from the badass girl crush vibe that we all know and love about Blackpink, but we varied around a lot. We had some bubblegum pop in there, we had some ballad, we had some just classic pop, and I really enjoyed the absolute range that was put forth for this album, and I think it really highlighted the extent of the girls' skills and artistic abilities. It was awesome. So how I want to move forward with this today is by going through each song as they were released on the album, while also providing my own ranking up here based on what I perceived the best songs were in order. So let's get started. So we begin with How You Like That. This song was released in mid-June, and it was the first taste of what we would be getting on the album. I personally absolutely adore this song. It is classic Blackpink. As someone who loves them because of their girl crush, badass vibe, they really delivered with How You Like That. There was the bold, eccentric ending. There was the big drop on the chorus. I thought the music video, of course, was absolutely beautiful. Really just a great song, great vibe, perfect for playing at clubs or bars or what have you, and it really just kind of kept to the true essence of how we all fell in love with Blackpink and the girls. Not my favorite actually, so I personally rank this song as number 2, but still absolutely adored the track, really loved it, classic Blackpink, let's go. Next up, we have Ice Cream featuring Selena Gomez. This was the song that was the second release prior to their debut of the album back in August, and it was interesting to me. You know, I wasn't expecting it, to be quite honest with you. It was very bubblegum pop, which is not necessarily something we see with Blackpink. I thought the overall vibe was extremely cute, I thought it was fun, and I think it truly accomplished what Blackpink was going for, was that partnering with a Western artist, doing a song all in English to gain more exposure into the West and into the United States, and to really solidify their presence here before releasing the album. I think it did exactly that. Another thing I thought about Ice Cream is that the lyrics could have been a little better. I personally thought they were a little cheesy, and they may have even sounded better if they were just sung in Korean. Not my favorite track on the album, so I am going to rank it down at number 7. But overall, I thought it was a cute song, had a nice vibe, and I love the dynamic between Selena and the girls. So following up after Ice Cream, we go right back into the girl crush classic Blackpink vibe with Pretty Savage. I absolutely adored this song. It was a total bop, and although it did maintain some of the classic elements that we know and love about Blackpink, it brought a whole new vibe, a whole new sound to the table. I loved that opening with the piano that went on. I thought that the chorus was gold. I thought that although it had the big, bold vibe and themes throughout the song and maintained its own. It didn't really sound like a copy of a Kill This Love or Do 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 Do. It really kind of maintained its own artistic and creative vibe throughout the entire track, and I personally loved the ending with kind of just like that savage that they kind of just threw at us at the end there, the savage, you know. Forgive my singing voice, but I loved it. I thought that it was great. I loved the harmony at the end there, and I thought it was a perfect end to a perfect song. I'm going to rank this right at number 1. It was my favorite track on the album because I thought it was the most unique, but it also gave me that classic Blackpink element that I just absolutely adore.
Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't ever gonna calm down.
Next up, we have our second collab song, Bet You Wanna, featuring Cardi B. I liked this song. I thought it had a really fun and cute beat. I thought the girls' voices paired really well with Cardi's raps. I would have loved if Lisa or Jennie could have had a rap first, you know, spitting back and forth with Cardi, but you know, unfortunately we didn't get that. But overall, I thought the song was fun. It had a kind of sensual little message to it. I thought it was quite funny, honestly, how Cardi B, coming off of WAP, you know, she really had to tone it down for the collab with this song. But I mean, it is K-pop, so of course we're not going to have her, you know, doing what she usually does, you know. But I thought, again, it was a cute song. I put it at number 5 on my list. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a good collab. And definitely was a good way for them to continue to increase their exposure in the West and within the States. Lovesick Girls. I loved Lovesick Girls. I thought that it was the perfect title track for the release of the album, and I thought that it really diverted from a lot of Blackpink's classic elements. If anything, it reminded me a little bit of As If It Was Your Last. It kind of had that more chill vibe to it throughout the song. I absolutely loved the acoustic that followed the song through, but overall I thought it was a great title track. I loved how we had both a Jennie and a Lisa rap line. I thought that was great. I thought the message was good. I thought that, you know, it was really empowering. It was a little sad, of course. I mean, it probably goes into a little bit about these girls' lives and how, you know, unfortunately they're not allowed really to date or have any romantic relationships. So I think they opened up a little bit with the track. I thought the song had a great vibe. I loved the acoustic following throughout it, and I put this at number 3. I really just enjoyed this song immensely. Crazy Over You, what an interesting little tune. I loved the opening of it with that kind of Balkan, Middle Eastern guitar influence, and then there was also that, like, was it a windshield wiper? That little sound. I don't know what it was, but I loved it. I loved the retro vibe the song put off. I loved how it kind of mixed that retro sound with a hip-hop beat and also had the elements of that Balkan guitar going on throughout the extent of it. It was a cool song, badass. I have this song set at number 6 on my list. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I still really enjoyed it. Enjoyed how there were many different blends of music coming in together to produce this one song, and I thought it would still maintain that, you know, girl crush badass vibe that we all know and love about Blackpink.
Love, 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 how you love to hate me.
Love to Hate Me, unfortunately, is coming in last on my list. I liked the song, I liked the beat, but it just didn't really have oomph. I thought there could have been so much more done with it. I mean, the message was nice, you know, getting rid of an ex-lover, but honestly, it just didn't land for me. I was expecting a little bit more, so I do have it at number 8 on my list today. Still love the song, still thought it was good, but again, I expected more and I wanted just a little bit more. And finally, we come to You Never Know. I absolutely loved this song. I thought it was incredible. I am a sucker for a good ballad, to be honest with you. I mean, I loved Stay, an earlier song by them, and I thought this song was just simply beautiful. I loved how we had Jisoo opening it, which I thought was great. I loved how, you know, love Jennie to death. I'm not anti-Jennie by any means, but I do love some variation when we can have one of the other girls opening up the song. So I thought that was great. I thought the message was sweet and beautiful. I have the song listed at number 4 for me because I really just do love it that much. I love the orchestra build up there at the end with the strings. I just thought it was like a beautiful, perfect ending to the album. Great song, great track. I would love to see more of this kind of stuff from Blackpink. As much as on the opposite end of the spectrum, I love their intense, clubby beats, I also really love a good ballad, and I thought they really highlighted their creative range with this song, and I'm really happy that it was the perfect ending to a great and amazing album. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment down below. Let me know your reviews and or rankings of the song. Feel free to rip me to shreds if you think that I'm just completely off base with my assessment of the album, but these are my own personal thoughts, and I am welcome to hearing your opinions too, so please, leave a comment. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button as well, as there will be more content that I'm releasing every week, and make sure to follow me on the socials. Alright everyone, well until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember to stay gold. Cheers!